and gentlemen, welcome back to Crazy Pro-Wrasslin. And welcome back to yet another episode of the Universe Mode. This is Stu Vera ringside, and you are watching part 2 of the Backlash pay-per-views. And if you have not seen part 1 yet, I highly recommend you do, as it was a very exciting one. And speaking of exciting, this match up next is sure to be just that, as we are going to see two big and tough men in Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman go head to head for the Intercontinental Championship. Let me tell you something, folks. This match is going to get out of control. And it is because of this that General Manager JBL sent out a tweet saying, to make sure we get a decisive winner in this IC title match, I am making it a Falls Count Anywhere match. Hashtag WWE Backlash. And that is a huge announcement, folks. And I think it is the exact right call by JBL, as he knows that if there is not a decisive winner in tonight's match, it's going to cause a lot of ruckus, a lot of out of control happenings, and it's just not good for business. So great call by JBL on that one. Let's take you to the match. And that's what it's all about, folks. The Intercontinental Championship. It's been held by so many different superstars, so many Hall of Famers himself. And these two looking to earn it right here tonight. And the bell rings. Baron Corbin goes straight to Braun Strowman, going straight with the strikes. And I guess he knows going into this that that's exactly the strategy he needs to make in order to keep Braun Strowman down. Oh, and went for another strike there, but it's just not to be. Braun Strowman had his number, and now what a suplex! Very early in the match, just doing that suplex with ease, and that just goes to show you exactly how strong Braun Strowman is. Folks, what's Braun Strowman thinking about here? Going to the outside, looking under the ring, and grabbing himself a weapon baseball bat, and Baron Corbin running away. Folks, I do not blame him one bit when Braun Strowman went after him, but now Baron Corbin making a run for it into the crowd. Braun seemingly not able to make up his mind. Now going after Baron Corbin. Went over the barricade, but now he's going over the barricade again. Maybe he's looking to meet Baron Corbin halfway. Braun Strowman going up the ramp, making it, I was going to say taking his time, but now running after Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin just standing at the top. Now he's looking to potentially escape, but remember, this is Falls Count Anywhere, folks. Anything goes in this match, and this can only be decided by a pinfall or submission. That's the only way this match ends, folks. And now the two superstars taking it backstage. Baron Corbin just taking the fight to Braun Strowman, but now making a run for it again. Looking to potentially, he's going into the locker room. Here's Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin. Oh, Baron Corbin went for the dustbin there, but Braun Strowman managed to just swat it out of his hand. Braun Strowman throwing Baron Corbin into the locker there. Baron Corbin, once again, what a huge uppercut. Finally able to take the big man down. And let me tell you, folks, it's going to take a lot more. They'll try to briefcase shot there, and this time he hits it. He hit Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's already getting back up to his feet. Folks, if I am Baron Corbin, I'm going to be worried. Oh, a nice uppercut by Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin once again making a run for it. Not wanting a piece of Braun Strowman. I think when Baron Corbin won his match on Monday Night Raw with ease against Zack Ryder, I don't think he expected to be in this kind of match, in this kind of situation with Braun Strowman. Baron Corbin once again taking the strikes to Braun Strowman. These two just outside the parking lot. And now Baron Corbin enters the parking lot, and Braun Strowman follows closely behind. you have to wonder where exactly this is going to take these two superstars, and what damage are these two superstars going to take. These two superstars just circling around that crate there. I tell you now, folks, I was expecting something a little bit more brutal. Baron Corbin looked to get a hold of that crate there, perhaps looking to use it against Braun Strowman, but unfortunately it was just not to be. Braun Strowman now lifting with ease, lifting Baron Corbin up with ease, and look at that gut-wrench suplex by Braun Strowman. Truly being the monster among men. And now Baron Corbin's in control, throwing Braun Strowman directly into that solid wall. Now into the car. Does Baron Corbin have that? No. He tried to go for some lifting move there, but Braun Strowman just escaped with ease, throwing Baron Corbin directly into that wall with the hard. Now Braun Strowman's got the crate. He pushed that crate directly into Baron Corbin, and that's got to hurt, folks. Now Baron Corbin grabbing the crate and throwing it into Braun Strowman himself. Turnabout is fair play, and Baron Corbin now had the advantage. Now this, folks, is the type of match we were expecting from the get-go. Now Braun Strowman back in with the action, now back in control, throwing Baron Corbin near the ice machine. Was perhaps looking for a move there, but no, Baron Corbin just throwing Braun Strowman directly over his head. And Baron Corbin, it looked like Baron Corbin was thinking of deep six there on the outside, and that would have been really painful, potentially taking Braun Strowman out. But now Braun Strowman with the modified sharpshooter here, actually a cloverleaf, folks. Braun Strowman had that cloverleaf in deep, but Baron Corbin managing to escape it. Baron Corbin now has a red steel chair, and hits Braun Strowman directly in the spine with that steel chair. And they try to hit again, but no, he missed this time. Braun Strowman throwing Baron Corbin into the car. Braun Strowman, throwing Baron Corbin into the car again. And the third time again, yes! Hits Baron Corbin directly into the car, hip first. And that's going to hurt. Braun Strowman looking to set Baron Corbin up for something. He's got Baron Corbin on his shoulders. He's going to be able to hit it. Yes, that Oklahoma slam to Baron Corbin. Folks, is this it? That was directly not only on the floor, but on the steel chair. 2, 3, and Braun Strowman is your Intercontinental Champion, folks. What a physical match. Look here in the replays. Baron Corbin went straight, had the right idea, going straight for the strikes directly, but it was not to be. Braun Strowman would soon get into it. Look at that huge suplex. Then Baron Corbin looked to make a run for it once Braun Strowman got that back. Then the two would take it backstage into the locker room, then into the parking lot. Baron Corbin looked to almost take an advantage, but then Braun Strowman back in control, throwing that crate directly into Baron Corbin, and then would finish it with a power slam onto the steel chair, onto the concrete floor, and that would be it. 1, 2, and 3, and it would be over. And Braun Strowman made his way back to the ring so he could make a celebration known, so he could celebrate, hold that championship belt high over his head. And Braun Strowman is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Folks, I am curious, absolutely curious, who is going to be able to topple this monster among men? Who is going to be able to take away that championship from Braun Strowman? And up next, folks, is a match that wasn't originally in the cards, but earlier tonight on the kickoff show, Curt Hawkins said to the panelists, "It is an absolute travesty that I have not yet been featured in any of the Raw shows or even on this pay-per-view tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out there and make a challenge. I challenge anybody backstage to come out and face me one-on-one. And I'm going to show them exactly what I'm made of and exactly why I should not be an afterthought. The only catch though is that it has to be either 2 kilograms difference of my weight difference, of my current weight. So who's going to answer Curt Hawkins' challenge? Oh my! This is interesting, folks. The person answering Curt Hawkins' challenge tonight is none other than former Edgehead, former tag team partner to Curt Hawkins himself, Zack Ryder. And this certainly makes an interesting dynamic. Zack Ryder obviously losing his match on Monday Night Raw in quick fashion, looking to make a statement and say, that's not what I'm all about. I am way better than this. Curt Hawkins, you've got your work cut out for you. Let's take you to this match. There, Curt Hawkins doesn't seem fazed by the fact that Zack Ryder is answering the challenge. The bell rings. Who is going to win this one? The two look to get a headlock, but no, Curt Hawkins having none of it. Went straight to kick to the gut, went for a suplex, but Zack Ryder kicks, reverses the suplex with a knee to the head. And what a DDT by Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder taking Curt Hawkins down. The Quickland is already going for the cover. 1 count. Zack Ryder going to have to do a lot more than that, even for a superstar like Curt Hawkins, who's been on quite a losing streak in some time, actually ever since coming back to the WWE for a second round. Curt Hawkins hasn't exactly had the best win-loss record. In fact, losing quite a lot of matches, losing a record number of matches for that matter. Oh wait, hang on. Curt Hawkins looked to be going for a powerbomb, but Zack Ryder reversed it once again. Both especially both these superstars have so much to prove tonight. Back suplex, just a normal suplex over the apron there. Folks, both these superstars have so much to prove tonight. Zack Ryder, as I already mentioned, losing incredibly quick fashion to Baron Corbin on Raw, and as I've said already as well, Curt Hawkins hasn't exactly had a great streak since returning to WWE. Curt Hawkins, in fact, wanting to prove that, this is a new year, a new WWE year, and this is a new me. So I am going to start this new WWE year with a win. Pinfall by Zack Ryder, only a 1 count. Curt Hawkins actually really proving himself already. Oh, ducked that clothesline by Zack Ryder. Curt Hawkins looks to be back in it. Bulldog by Curt Hawkins. Could this be Curt Hawkins' time? Curt Hawkins going after that arm and leg. No, just the arm. Arm wrench. Look at that arm lock with an arm wrench. Just on Zack Ryder. Is this going to be no Zack Ryder finding a way out of that submission hold and back to the clothesline? Unfortunately, taking Curt Hawkins down. Folks, I am fully behind Curt Hawkins here. I want to see this guy succeed. I believe that he has tremendous talent, but we are just yet to see it. Though Zack Ryder looking to set up something here. He's going for a big dive. No, it looks to maybe he overshot it, or just went for the dive too early there, but he ended up doing a springboard dive nonetheless, putting Zack Ryder into the ring. Looks to be going for some cutter there, but Curt Hawkins once again reversing it. Looks to be going for the suplex once again. Is he going to be able to hit it this time? And yes! Successful suplex. Folks, as I said, Curt Hawkins is tremendously talented, and I believe he has so much to offer here in WWE. Body slam by Curt Hawkins, and he is proving himself tonight, proving that he can hang with some of the best. And let me tell you something, folks, Zack Ryder is definitely one of the best, despite how he's been booked in many years. Curt Hawkins now has full control of Zack Ryder. Oh, nice scoop slam by Curt Hawkins. Curt Hawkins going to the top. Is this going to be detrimental to Curt Hawkins, or will it benefit him? Curt Hawkins going for the dive. Went for the diving hit, but missed. Zack Ryder, Irish whipping Curt Hawkins into the corner. Is he going to do what I think he's going to do? He kicks Curt Hawkins down, looking for the broski boot. Is he going to be able to hit it? Woo, 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 and he hits the broski boot. He usually sets up the Rough Rider then. Curt Hawkins looks to be getting back to his feet, but very dodgy is Curt Hawkins. And Zack Ryder hits the Rough Rider, folks. Let me tell you something, this is straight into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and it is over. Really, really sorry to Curt Hawkins. I really feel sorry for Curt Hawkins. But let me tell you something, folks. Curt Hawkins put on one hell of a showing tonight. Look here, after DDT kicking out at 1, that really shows how much heart, how much passion Curt Hawkins has for this business, just not giving up, making sure that he put Zack Ryder to the absolute limit in this match. And then, as I said, you saw that broski boot went straight into the Rough Rider, into the pinfall, and that was it. I have to wonder, this has to be a huge advantage for a huge momentum boost for Zack Ryder, and potentially Zack Ryder has to be considered back into a title picture in the near future after that victory. Certainly proved a lot to me, but does JBL see the exact same? Let's take you to the next match and the main event. And folks, this is our main event of WWE Backlash, and it's going to be an exciting one. Up next is Chris Jericho, Y2J, the rock and roller of Ayatollah Chris Jericho, the one who's done so much over his entire career, has to be considered up there as one of the greatest of all time, going one-on-one with Bill Goldberg for the Universal Championship. Remember, this is the only championship besides like the Women's Championship that Chris Jericho has not won. And the whole reason this match is taking place in the first place is not only to get viewers in, which, remember, this is a renewed rivalry from WCW days, but also the whole reason why we didn't have a rematch of Roman Reigns versus Bill Goldberg was because Roman Reigns was injured during that match with Goldberg, and so unfortunately is going to be out for some time and could not make it. But as you see, Chris Jericho's just made his entrance, and now Goldberg's being hit. You usually see Goldberg come out from the back, and there you see it. Security just knocking on his door. Bill Goldberg making his way out through the backstage with his security guards. Not that I think he needs it, really. Look at that shiny Universal Championship. Folks, I'm excited for this one. I am pumped. I'm absolutely freaking awesome this is gonna be. Bill Goldberg just standing there waiting for his pyro. Let me tell you something, folks. This is absolutely awesome. Just watch in a second. 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go. See his pyro, just the way he stands within his own pyro is absolutely awesome. No other superstar that I can remember of has ever done that. And that just goes to show you what a tough SOB that Goldberg really is. And let me tell you, this is going to be an awesome match. I'm interested to see exactly how Chris Jericho manages to adapt to Bill Goldberg in this match. It's going to be an awesome one. Goldberg now making his entrance, and what's this? That's Roman Reigns! Folks, I just mentioned to you now, Roman Reigns is supposed to be injured, he's supposed to be out for a little while now. And Roman Reigns attacking Goldberg from behind. And Chris Jericho now taking advantage of that. Chris Jericho just beating down on Goldberg, trying to get the advantage. Maybe this is a game plan the whole time, I don't know. This is a huge surprise to me. You're going to get Goldberg back into it. This is what it's all about, folks. The Universal Championship. And now Goldberg back in, and Chris Jericho went straight after Goldberg, trying to take the advantage from the pre-match attack, but Goldberg showing that had absolutely no effect on him. However, you have to wonder exactly how Goldberg is actually feeling. Arm drag by Chris Jericho, taking Goldberg down. Folks, I wonder, is this going to end up being against Goldberg early on already, proving that Goldberg's not going to get taken down easily, but triangle drop kick by Chris Jericho, taking Goldberg to the outside. But folks, Chris Jericho's taking a lot of time towards the crowd. Chris Jericho has to stay on Goldberg. Chris Jericho has to take Goldberg down, because remember, you can't win a match via count out or DQ. So, but look at that, Goldberg's already back into it. As I said, folks, I never understand why superstars just take the time to taunt towards the crowd. It's just unnecessary, and it allows the opponent to get their composure back, get the advantage, and as you can see, Chris Jericho's paying a hell of a lot for it. Oh, but now Chris Jericho manages to Irish whip Goldberg back into the ring. Now onto the top rope and looking to make it out, but no, Goldberg managing to get Chris Jericho before you can do anything. Throwing Chris Jericho right off the top rope there, and that's got to take a lot out of Chris Jericho. Goldberg looking for a powerbomb, and he hits it! What a massive powerbomb by Bill Goldberg. Oh, Goldberg's already looking for the spear. Goldberg's setting up the spear. Is he going to hit it? Is he going to hit it? He hits it. He hits Chris Jericho with the spear. What a massive spear. That spear is hurt all around the world, folks. And let me tell you, that looked absolutely devastating. And I'm sure it felt even worse. Goldberg now with the neck crank on Chris Jericho. Why hasn't he gone straight for his jackhammer like he usually does? Chris Jericho looking to get back in it. Oh, Goldberg went for another powerbomb, but Chris Jericho was back in it. I was laughing at all the fact that Chris Jericho tried to get back, but it looks like it's to his advantage. Chris Jericho back into a baseball slide, taking Goldberg down. Chris Jericho learning from his earlier mistake, not taking the time to taunt, going straight back to Goldberg. Chris Jericho now looking to get Goldberg back up. Chris Jericho making an awesome comeback here, shocking comeback and your shoulder takedown. And another thing, no, Goldberg throwing Chris Jericho over the ropes. Chris Jericho going straight to the top rope. Is he going to be able to hit this? And he hits that. Here's the double axe handle from the top rope. Get on him, kid. Get on him, Chris Jericho. You've got this. You've got this. Lion Salt. Lion Salt connects from Chris Jericho. He's into the pinfall. He's got this. 1, 2. No. Near fall from Goldberg. Wow. But this is absolutely surprising. I thought Goldberg was going to be out from it from the get-go. And Chris Jericho tried to take the early advantage, but it was not to be. Goldberg was back in it, but then Chris Jericho made an awesome comeback. Oh, it looked like he went for that crossbody just way too far from Goldberg, and that cost him. And now Chris Jericho trying to get back into it once again. Going behind Goldberg, a hit to the knee, and look, the roll up. Could this be it? Could he be able to take a shortcut out of this match? But no, Goldberg once again kicks out at a 2. Did Chris Jericho? I think Chris Jericho just went for the code breaker there, but he missed. Goldberg's back into it now. Goldberg with a spear. Another massive spear from Goldberg. So massive that it has to be shown in the replay. Wow, that was the second spear of the night. Goldberg getting himself fired up, hitting the big head against the turnbuckle, kicking Chris Jericho while he was down. What's Goldberg thinking of here? Now it's Goldberg setting up the jackhammer. If he hits it, this is going to be over, folks. And Goldberg hits it. Goldberg hits the jackhammer. Goldberg hits the jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. It is over. Goldberg is still your WWE Universal Champion. I am shocked, but I thought this was going to be over early on with that pre-match attack to Goldberg. Chris Jericho certainly tried to take the advantage. Unfortunately, Goldberg just too tough of an SOB. Just managing to get back into it so quickly, so easily. Chris Jericho had many moments where we thought he was going to be able to get an upset victory, but it was not to be. As you can see, Goldberg holding that Universal title up high. I just realized now, folks, that we have two dominant champions. Braun Strowman, Intercontinental Champion. Goldberg as the Universal Champion. Who is going to be able to topple these guys? I cannot wait to find out the answer. But folks, thank you for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.